Good morning, guys. Okay, today I just want to show you about my my helmet covers. I've got 5 helmet covers. So this one here is Vietnam. This is a lovely one. This is 1965, and it looks like mint condition. The Mitchell cover. You see, it's just got a couple of little nicks there, but it absolutely looks lovely. And I got the helmet band. So yeah, this is pretty nice, this one. I like this one. I bought this one really cheap on eBay. And inside it's got like the code there. And that actual code down the bottom there means it's 1965. So yeah, I quite like that, because if you turn it around, it looks like desert colour. And this side looks like jungle colour. And you got little slots there for putting extra camouflage in. God, crikey, I really like these, I tell you. Vietnam. I was born 1964, so, you know, I kind of look at these like, wow, you know, this was all going on when I was born. And I do remember actually watching the BBC in 1969 and 70s of the Vietnam War, live on the news. So actually owning these is quite special to me. So yeah, that's 1965, that one. So I'll show you my next one, okay? This one up here, this is another 1965. Now this probably has seen some action. As you can see, it's quite stained. A couple of little rips in here, rips at the back there. It's faded a lot, this one. You see where band went along there. You can see the rust coming through from the helmets. But in all, that's quite a nice one actually. And what the soldiers did a lot of was they cut around here so the bales will fit. Otherwise it'll just go over the bale and it looks terrible, you know. Anyway, this one, yeah, as I say, 1965, a DSA. I always say DSA. I don't know why, but this one is yeah, 1965. Just see it there, 1965 there. And yeah, I love this one. I'll do another video on the liners next time. So beautiful. That has been beaten up a bit. Seen some action, looks like it. Okay, now my next one is a 1970s cover. They say this is a rare one, but, you know, is it rare? I don't know. The pattern looks totally different to the one behind. If you look at that, and then look at that. There's no, like, little orange or yellow patch in the helmet like you see here. There, and obviously this one, I can't really show, it's quite faded in this one. But yeah, this is different. It's got like little white bits on the edges here, and I don't know why they would have put white in there. See, white bits on the edge there. So I read that it was rare anyway. So yeah, it's 1970 DSA. 1970. There's the stamp there. And you know, I look on the like Google image of helmet covers. I haven't seen one of these on there. I mean, you guys collect, yeah, you'll see these obviously, but it's good condition as well. But 1970, quite like that one. No holes in it. Because I got that one very, very cheap. Really cheap, that one. Okay, right, my next helmet cover is this one here. What, U.S Marine Corps, I reckon. So what I've done, I bought a little badge from the store. I put that on. I think that would have been bigger than that. That looks like a little cap badge, but there you go. Yeah, you know, I was going along the road, and in Thailand, this was on the side of the road. I don't know if it's been chucked out, put in the bin, and it's come out the bin, because a lot of dogs here pull stuff out the bins and that for food, and this might have fallen out the bin. It looks a bit beaten up and faded a lot. So I don't know what it was used for. I did wash it when I, you know, obviously if it was in the bin I had to wash it a bit, because when I did wash it, it dyed a little bit more. Which, but it smells okay now and it feels okay. A little bit rust coming through from the helmet there. And I can't find a stamp on these. I don't know if these US Marine ones were stamped or not. But yeah, it's that's a lovely one. I like that. So, you know, I don't know the history of that one. I just found it on the side of the road. So yeah, I've got to tell you guys the truth. You know, I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's real. You know, 1940 something. You know, American Marine. I don't want to say that. It's I just found it. That's all I can say really. Okay, right. My next helmet here. Right, a lot of these helmet covers you'll find in Thailand. Dead cheap as well. They were issued to the Thai army. So what I've done, because of that, I put graffiti on it. I did my own. I sort of put it on, roughed it up a bit and bits and pieces, yeah. Love you mum and all that sort of thing, and call me Jack in Tennessee, USA, and you know, how many hits on a on a guy. And then you got the Chinese, that's a real Chinese star. I know that in Vietnam that they did wear them on the hats as well. So I just put this graffiti on, but there's no number inside. There's no serial number stamped in or anything. So that's why I did all this. It could have been issued at the time of Vietnam War to the Thai army, but it's definitely not American. But the Americans might have gave it to them to say, well, yeah, go on guys, you can have this, but we won't put our stamp in. I don't know. So I'm not too sure on that one. But I can get loads of these and just put graffiti all over them. And I'm not sort of like thinking, oh, I've ruined a Vietnam cover, you know, from the US Army. So this is just like a little bit of to show, you know, what they used to look like. You know, they had a lot of helmet covers that were just covered in graffiti. I mean, obviously the one I got there, there's no graffiti on it, and this one's no graffiti. So not all of them were like caked in graffiti, you know. So it's, yeah, it's it just kind of adds a little bit of, you know, sort of like a Vietnam style, what you see on these movies, the posters, you know. Like I have a bullet rack here and the bottle for the gun, and yeah, you got a cigarette pack on it and all that sort of thing, which I most probably will add to this actually, just to make it look a little bit better. It's kind of over the top now, but there you go. So yeah, there you go guys. I've got 5 helmet covers, and yeah, I quite like it. Today or tomorrow I'll be going on a helmet hunt around Thailand. I'll be driving about 3 or 4 hours, just traveling around, see what I can find, and what I'll do, my next video will be helmet hunts and see what I find, and I'll show you guys. I'll pop into some shops and have a look around, so stay tuned and watch us guys. I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching.